Test. All right, there we go. Okay. All right. Welcome, TGIF. TGIF in the house. What's up, TGIF? Double. Double bottom. Oh, nice. Did you emailed? Oh, nice. Doc McGraw. Is that the guy with... Wait. Does he do McGraw lines or something? Who's that? What does he derive them off of? Does he give hints? Damn.
Ready, fight!
Gex levels. Yeah, it looks like we could sweep the 63.95. There's a bunch of orders down there. Crap, whatever.
Soldier. Let's rock. Ready, fight!
Was there any Friday news? I don't remember seeing any. I remember there was some earnings last week, or slated for this week. One was Tesla. I saw some.
Ready. Fight.
That's cool. Look, oatmeal. I always liked oatmeal cookies. If they were done right. Those little Debbies were good. You remember those?
Continue. Choose your alter ego. Ready. Fight. Continue. 8. Choose your alter ego. Wolverine.
You got any plans for the weekend? I'm just glad my weekend's over, or my week is over. I finished my week with the Friday root canal part 2. They don't do it in one part, so that was lovely. It didn't hurt, but it's just weird to feel them drilling into your dead tooth. It's like lovely. Lovely root canals. And they're like, oh, we'll stop here. We'll do it more next week. I don't even know what they're doing, but they just keep drilling in the tooth, pulling out the pulp, I guess. Volume point and control 370. They keep generating some sell orders here. Are we gonna get some absorption? It's a little bit too indecisive right now. Doesn't tell me much. Good night. Oh yeah, I didn't turn off the lines.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Wait, what?
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Game over.
Wait, what? My cat.
Are you ready, true believers? Capcom. Welcome to the adventure. Choose your alter egos. Spider-Man. Ready. Fight.
For JJ. What happened? Let's roll. Let's rock.
Ready. Fight.
Let's go.
For JJ. What happened? Yeah, that's it.
Ready. Fight!
Should have known better for a company, her cookie company's called Fecal Matters. Oh my gosh, cat, you're annoying. Why does my wife assume that I want my cat in here and just lets her in? Essentially, yes. Ah.
Ready. Fight!
Absorption ESU 5 CME sellers at 6,405.75.
Okay.
Maximum Spider! KO! Spider-Man!
What happened?
Biddy.
Ready! Fight! Danger!
Web swing. Web swing. Web swing. Web maximum spider. Web. Spider sting. Spider sting.
Marvelous!
Hadouken! Web swing! Hadouken! Web Hadouken! 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 Maximum spider!
Maximum Spider! KO! Spider-Man!
What happened?
Yes!
Come on! Come and get me!
Ready! Fight!
Optic blast! Optic blast! Optic blast!
Good!
Your turn! Behold! Optic blast!
Spider-Man!
What happened?
I am the apocalypse! Ready! Fight!
Web swing. Web swing. Web swing. Web swing.
Spider-Man.
What happened?
Ready. Fight.
Web swing. Web swing. Web ball. Maximum spot. Web swing. Web swing. Showtime. Web swing.
Danger.
Web ball.
Maximum Spider. KO. Spider-Man.
One for JJ.
All right. We are back. Just in time, we beat it. Let's just do this. Make it big. Oh, Peter. Mary Jane, 君を忘れるなんて変えられないよ。I can't forget you, Mary Jane. Alright, that's enough. Alright, time to get serious. Okay. 8 minutes. So we're just kind of engineering a bunch of volume in this volume node here, the volume point of control at 23,370 VWAP on bookmap, right around where we're at. Yeah. There's a bunch of liquidity above at 410, a bunch of liquidity below at 320. It's just kind of holding this little idiot box. It's insinuating downside while not going down. You've generated 9K in sell side, sorry, 900 in sell side delta, and then came back on 300 of that and are holding at the volume point of control. Previous VWAP at 375, and we're just chilling. What are we going to do? There's no significant volume. You have a lot of liquidity at 63.95 and up to 63.40, like a bunch of resting orders on ES since the open, really. It's just been there. Interesting. Settlement at, what is that? 37,750. Shout out to all 4 of you watching. Yep. Mm-mm-mm. It's a lot of wick wacky. Yeah, yeah, it's 63.95. You have like, I don't know, resting orders since open, basically. About 300 contracts or more. Interesting. We had these nukes appear as we pushed up, and ironically, the previous swing high, we went up about 17 points from the previous swing high and then pulled back. That's something to note. The previous swing high and the previous swing low, 20 points above. We wicked off that wick from over here. Okay. That was interesting. We didn't go 20 points above, but we did go 17 and then pull back. We got 2 minutes until open. basically since London, we're kind of holding this range. This has been 6 hours of much ado about nothing. Looks like a B wave to the downside, the super trend on the 10-minute holding for the bearishness. You got the cloud kind of waning, but we're beneath it. Let's go see if there's any divergence down here, the quantum realm. Divergence. Pardon me, do you have any bearish divergence? 30-second super trend has been holding for the bearishness, getting some be careful on your longs warnings, and money flow is above the RSI, suggesting bearishness, but below the comma every time, rejecting off the comma. And yeah, looks like we could be pushing this and breaking the value area low, perhaps sweeping the 400s. I don't know. I don't know, man. Less than a minute. What's up? And we're open. What's your open trades if you have any?
Absorption ESU 5
getting a push
CME buyers
down.
at 6,405.25. We're gonna sweep those lows. Generating some sell side here without follow through, so I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm looking at ES to see where resting liquidity is, because NQ doesn't accumulate so much. Are we going to have some seller absorption? This looks like we could be seeing some seller absorption here. So we're just taking a potential. We'll see. They just had 100 buyers step up to the party here at 358. They're going to absorb that buyer, or is somebody seeing some seller absorption? Is that what are they doing in this range? All right. So what is going on? We getting that seller absorption or this new buyer absorption? This seller down here, we telegraphed a 899 seller delta with no follow through. So I'm looking for a little bit of a push up with this 100 buyer as a defense idea. We just had a 92 or no 52 seller. No, it's not that much significant. But they did bounce off that guy. But the volume point of control at 368. $129 seller. Is this a volume fill touch and go off this 133 seller? Stop at break even. There's another 83 seller at 376. They could squeeze the shorts a little bit if they come above 376. We're also at the, what is it? The settlement at 377. So we just touched settlement. No, don't pull back more. Yeah, stopped. Let's go see the ES. ES holding the 407. We just touched settlement and went, so now we're starting to reward the sellers, punishing the first inflection point at 358, the buyer. I'm taking the short on this. I may regret this, but we're going to break down here. This is where we're going to do it.
Sweep ESU 5 CME sellers at 6,404.5.
All right, peeled one off, stop at break even. We're just trying to secure a qualifying day. And boom, getting paid on that. Just gonna pop up and hit those volume imbalances and stop me at break even. Yep, stopped. Well, that was what it was, 100 bucks. Let's go see where we hit on Trading View. Still no key levels yet here. Oops. Got some bearish divergence on the quantum level that played out on the money flow. So we took okay. The resting orders moved up from ES. They don't think they're going to come down and fill it, so they moved it up. But there's this other contract guy at 402. Do we go and sweep down into these resting orders at 400? That is the question. Was that a FU candle to continue? Stopped. Won't. All right, so ES looking like they want that fill of the 400s. But they're We just hit 288 in buy side with that push up here. If it's a FU candle, then they just put 260 and 280 in buy side with those two pushes up. Turning more buy side into sellers on the buy side here. Volume point of control. We're gonna get stopped. We just hit the volume imbalance. Just hitting all the buy side here. Still no aggressive delta. They're breaking even as they go up. So we hit a volume imbalance.
Absorption ESU 5 CME buyers at 6,406.5.
They're generating sell side with no follow through yet. Oh, sound bad? Sorry about that. Let me fix it. All right. Fixed it, hopefully.
Absorption ESU 5 CME sellers at 6,407.5.
And stopped. Ouch. All right, well, that was not good to take. We're back at settlement. We're back above the volume point of control and the VWAP, and so Nice. They just keep turning them into buy side. Until you go back on any of these circled points, there's really no reason to short. So we just went back on one. So that's one reason. I got to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Looks like it could do FU to the downside, though. We'll see. I don't know. It needs to come back on these buyers. Otherwise, it's just, you know, engineering more sell side to get punished. We're coming above the range, and we just bounced off the range that we came down from. So looks good for a possible bounce. We came back above value area high. I'll be right back. Going to the restroom.
Sweep and QU5 CME sellers at 23,394.25.
Okay. All right, so we had some seller enters at 139. Sellers gonna probably get punished here. Another 70 at 395.
Absorption ESU5 CME sellers at 6409.
What's up, cat? Don't bother me this time. I mean, they just keep generating sell side here, but it's not following through. So again, there's no real strength behind the sells. Oh, by the way, there is a sale on the Apex 90%. If you're keen, go ahead and consider using MN. We came to the daily open. Whoops. Again, just punishing the sellers every time they enter. Boom, getting punished. They hit 300 with that push up above 400. 400 in buy side, just to be clear. Starting to pull back. Ooh, massive pullback. Now coming back on the sellers. Sellers starting to get some steam, if you will. What's up, cat? Getting some seller interest with no follow through. No large lots, but pulled up, it generated. So it needs to come back on those guys. Otherwise, let's go see what ES is up to. Are you going to get this like 400 guy? If it comes back on this, then the sellers start to step up into control. Does ES go grab this? They just gave up the little push up to 410. They could go sweep 400 now. And the hourly closed. Was that the battle for the wick and it's now over? It was kind of like, what's it doing? Okay. Yeah. I mean, unless you come below this sell pool, it's just a slingshot to the upside, but you keep generating more sellers and no follow through.
Sweep and QU5 CME buyers at 23,409.5.
We just swept the high, took out another 100 contracts. They just refuse to go down. It's just taking out the value area high, now coming back to retest that. If anything, you're generating sell side again with no follow through. What is here exactly? We're just at the daily open, just above daily open. I don't get it. 20 points around the open. Okay, what are we doing? ES just has those resting orders from open at 401 and 400 and 397, 395. If it sweeps those then and breaks it, then it could be a massive short. Needs to sweep it for it to be true. And again, you need to come below these points for the inflection points for the sellers to have control. We're coming below the sell pool that they initially pushed up on here. Sellers could step up if they sweep this 382 low. Just it's create. Generated 326 and 192 in sell side with this jitter down here. This candle will make or break the idea of breaking this low. You have VWAP down at 375. Ooh, there was a buyer, 89 buyers stepped up here. You gonna get absorbed, or is he in the right here? $242 in buy side, take him with that push up. Looks like we're holding this range.
Sweep ESU 5
Oh,
CME
snap.
sellers at
That was a big FU candle. Holy
6,406.75.
moly.
Sweep NQU 5
It's
CME
going to
sellers at
attack the 400s, it looks like.
23,397.75. Absorption ESU 5 CME sellers at 6404.
All right, let's see. What are we gonna do? Apparently Trump is talking about how he talked to Powell or something. So watch your trades. So it swept all of those and it didn't really do anything. So Hitting a bunch of buy side again. So it attempt to hit the 402s and then it just basically it's a slow grind up right now.
Absorption ESU 5 CME buyers at 6,409.25.
We're coming up to the previous Monday high. All right, give me a second. Have a good one, Tio. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so getting a little bit more volume here with the sellers, hitting 100 and what is it? 500 here. And you're coming back on the buyers that were hit up here in the 415s. Pulling back on 1,000 in Delta. Not really. I mean, we had a slow grind up. Sellers were weak and they just kept punishing them for it. Apex has a 90% off sale until the end of the month, basically. Getting a little bit of a pullback here. How's it going, Dave? Good. Makes sense. I mean, Fridays, you don't want to end in the red, basically. Don't want to have that linger for the weekend. That is true. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Gar, they did slightly up their prices, so the 90% off is not really 90% off if you compare old prices. Seems like the smart idea. I mean, set it wherever you have your take profit and then or break even and just like see what happens. See what happens, Larry. You still at home or did you go back to the office? Yeah. $21. Looks like we're about to squeeze up a little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think the activation is like 149 or something. Don't quote me on that. One 125 or 120 or something. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's cool. I heard the Fantastic Four movie's not bad. I don't know if, like, yeah, like from people who are ultra critical of their woke stuff. So they were like, oh my gosh, it's not woke. Yeah, I totally agree too. And a lot of the YouTubers like have recently like used that for clickbait. Yeah. It's all good. Go for it. Right. It's like they're overly sensitive. That's what I felt with Superman, because that's that's how I felt with Superman, because like people were saying he's like demasculated or something, and like he's being browbeaten by Lois. But if you've ever watched Lois and Clark, it's like that. It's like more human. Like you relate to him as a human that just happens to be superhuman. And it starts out the first 3 minutes he loses. And so you're like, wait, what? But it's like, mm, yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like I don't get rate. I recommend it. It was really good. Is it? Huh? I don't get it. I don't understand how. What? I don't see how somebody would draw that parallel. Uh, yeah. Lois and Clark was pretty good back in the day. Dean Anderson or whatever. And it was like more about their personal lives. Like him doing the Superman thing was like tertiary, you know. Basically. Yeah, like I'm not a huge fan of the, I don't have so many comics of Superman, but it's like, I'm not a purist. It's just like I didn't have any expectation, and then I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, man, that was wow. I was like entertained. Like I didn't have any like weird feelings or thoughts about it. I was just like, that was nice. Yeah, so I heard the other thing with Fantastic Four, like, so I'll give it a chance maybe. But anyway, have fun with your son, and I'll see you on Monday. Yep, lady. It looks like it could push up to some resting liquidity on NQ up to like 440 even. Like there's some resting orders on the way up. If it breaks this range, of course, like we're kind of like idiot boxing in this range. But we just grabbed some sell side, and then now we're turning them into buyers. Up in this region, there was like 1,000 sell side pullback, and now we're coming into about 500 of that now. So it's either continue within this little range, but it's kind of like higher lows and higher highs as it broke out. So looks like the longs are in control, but what do I know? You did hit about 500 in buyers here, so if it comes back below 400, you could be in for a short, but You got 60 contracts at 420, 49 at 425, 52 at 432-ish, and 72 at 440. You got more up above than below. Ut supra, ut infra. Well, there you go. Kind of fade in the 400s again. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it here. So have a good weekend.